So, firstly, good evening to one and all. I'm Shreya. I'll be your ServiceNow trainer for today's session, and most probably from tomorrow we'll begin our classes. Okay. I'm audible, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if there is any cracking and or if you are unable to hear me, kindly let me know by chat also. Okay. I'll share my screen. So, firstly, we'll be understanding what is ServiceNow. Okay, ServiceNow is a ticketing tool, but apart from that, we have a lots of scope for development here. Okay, so I'm sorry, someone has pinged. Yeah, so lots of development can also be implemented in ServiceNow, and ServiceNow is a cloud-based application. What is this cloud-based application? So, let's say. Uh, when we like look like back then we used to download everything like if you want to use any software it has to be downloaded in your virtual machines or desktops, but now everything is being more automated. We need not to download anything. We can actually access this applications or platform from the web browser. Okay, so you can access from any part of this globe just by validating your credentials. That is an added advantage. And coming to your storage, you need not to worry about your storage. Okay, so usually we store data in databases. Sorry, yeah, here we have a tables to store the data in ServiceNow. So likewise we'll be covering our ITSM. What is ITSM? Information technology service management, like how services can be managed here. Okay, what type of service managements we have in ServiceNow, and what are the modules that ServiceNow have, and why ITSM is called as evergreen module of ServiceNow. All these concepts we are going to understand. Since this is a demo, we'll just have a overview of all these concepts. But coming to our everyday classes, that means training, every day we'll have a 1 hour 10 minutes, like 1 hour for learning the concepts, 10 minutes for discussions or checking any queries. Okay, so Monday to Saturday we are planning to host the classes. So I'll just move to other slide as of now. So, what is ServiceNow? See, ServiceNow makes the world better for everyone. A cloud-based platform and solutions helps to digitalize and unify organization so that you can find a smarter, faster, and better ways to make the workflow. So employees and customers can be connected and more innovative, more agile, and we can create a better future together. Okay, the world works with ServiceNow. Yes, we have to agree with the statement. IT world works with ServiceNow again. Most of the companies are in race. Okay, they want to have the ServiceNow in their companies, not only for ticketing system. What is ticketing system? Let's say I have ordered some Samsung Ultra 25 from a Amazon site, and there is some software bug. Okay, then I want to report it. What are the channels that I choose? I either contact them by email, or I contact them by a chat, or I try to take some virtual agent or try to create a case, right? These are the, or I'll call them. These are the ways to reach to the help desk. Internally, when you work for an organization, usually every company will have a 700 to 1,000 employees who works for different domains, but internally we come across many technical issues. So to address them using any technology implementation, we want to provide the resolution. So ServiceNow is also one of the tool that can help you fixing the issues. Okay, that is what ticketing system. Okay, you actually understand what is ticketing system in this ITSM. You'll also be working on how to create develop the ticketing system, not only implementation, development and operations. Everything detailedly we are going to cover here. Okay, so ServiceNow is the ticketing tool that catalogs and process customer service requests through ServiceNow. We can invoke the requests that handle change, incident, problem. ITL is an integrated framework. What is this ITL? Information Technology Infrastructure Library. Okay, so using this framework, we can actually understand the best practices. Okay, and versions in ServiceNow, Xanadu. So Xanadu is the past version. In February this year, we have a latest version. that is Yokohama. So that means for every 6 months you can expect a new release in ServiceNow, and this versions actually help you with the new functionalities being added to the existing one, or latestly enhanced functionalities can be expected. And all the time you can remember this: latest version is better than your previous one. You'll have more of UI changes, and more of advancement is available. And ServiceNow provides most of the activities as out of the box. What is out of the box? You need not to develop everything from scratch here. Most of the activities are given by ServiceNow. Okay, you can directly call them and configure them according to your requirement. Okay, and ServiceNow supports up to last 4 versions. That means, let's say you have created a PDI. What is PDI? Personal Developer Instance. That means where exactly you are going to work. So in real time, uh, like just to make you more comfortable, ServiceNow has given us this PDI concept. Okay, Personal Developer Instance we say. So you just have to create an account, and this is free of cost. We need not to pay anything at all. Just by creating account and validating that, you can actually start working with real-time scenarios on this PDI, and this helps you to gain the knowledge, because this is equivalent to your real-time instance. Okay, and this course again can help you to gain knowledge equivalent to someone who is already working for ServiceNow, okay, with a almost 4 to 5 years experience. Is that clear? Or any questions? Or do you feel I'm a bit fast or slow? Sandeep, Narsimha, Raj, Sai, Yamini. Okay. Thanks, Sai. So it supports up to last 3 versions only. You have to upgrade the instance to enjoy the latest changes and functionalities. We have upgrade actions to yeah. We have upgrade actions to install the instance to the latest features and access new products and additional features from the latest release. Okay, so PDI, Personal Developer Instance. I'm sorry. Yeah, Personal Developer Instance. It's a free of cost. We need not to pay anything. How to create this PDI? I'll be sharing one video for you guys. You can watch that. Only for this session, I'll be giving you that video, because the recording definitely helps you a lot. We'll be starting with some relevant information about users, groups, and roles. That's the reason. Okay, but if you have any questions, I'm definitely here to help you out, guys. Only. Okay. So modules. So we have a service management, enterprise cloud, custom app development, platform, ITSM, security operations, customer service management, ITOM, GRC, HR service delivery, digitalizing the workflows, ITBM. These are the various other modules of ServiceNow, but we are going to concentrate on ITSM. What is ITSM again? Information Technology Service Management. To manage your services using any management activities like incidents, problem, change, knowledge, catalog systems. Again, catalogs are divided into 3 catalog items: record producers, order guides. What is each of this? We'll be talking about them, and we'll be implementing many real-time scenarios. Okay, why ITSM is very important. So whenever there is a new project coming in, so usually we need a operations or a support team. See, whenever you have created some working model, okay, using all your function technical knowledge, definitely there should be a team to help out the users when they come across any issues, right? That is what been mastered or managed from this ITSM. So there is no project without ITSM, guys. Information technology service management. See, complete ITSM suite delivers world-class services to your end customers with industry-certified ITSM best practices, streamlining your IT help desk now with Service Desk, all smart essentials you need. ITSM describes the management of end-to-end IT services to meet business goals, including the creation, delivery, planning, support of IT services, mainly taking care of operations, how to deal with your everyday task and responsibilities, like what are your day-to-day activities, including those we'll be understanding. So whenever you appear for interview, you will be very confident to uh, clear your like, let's say your interview is questioning what are your day-to-day activities. So without a second thought, you can give them ample of examples. Okay, so based on various roles, again we have a different designations here. Administrator, let's say admin. So admin will hold a different works. A developer will have a different development activities to perform. Support engineer again take care of all the operations, and testing team will perform all the testing related test cases and all. So what are all those will be try to understand. Okay, competitors again, for measuring the success of any application, we always look for the competitors. So whenever you have a very good competitors, that means your platform is really doing well in the market. This is the way to analyze your um, success in the market. Again, ServiceNow is booming and it's a most user friendly tool. Why it's a user friendly tool? You'll have a very less coding here. You'll be working with APIs. What is API? Application Programming Interface. So using this interface, you can actually call the inbuilt methods and write the script. You need not to know entire JavaScript. Okay, even with a minimum knowledge or a basic knowledge of JavaScript, you can survive in this tool. Okay, and they also follow this precedent: 70% of tool activities, 30% of coding. Okay, so when I talk about competitors, especially SAP, IBM, PMC Remedy, Cheerwell, SolarWinds, Broadcom, Manage Engine, Microsoft, okay, and many other companies are in race. So ServiceNow is really a very big vendor, guys. Don't miss out this opportunity. Has this version system and ITL framework, and also it follows this API concept with low code or no code. These are the main reasons for ServiceNow success journey. Okay, so yes, ServiceNow is booming in market with almost 4.5 plus ratings. And what is this ITIL? So I was talking about ITIL. We use this ITIL as a framework. This is not only for one particular software or technology. This is like a framework. Most of the technologies follow this best practices, like what has to be done, what should not be done, what is the plan, design, execution, transition states. These have been defined under ITL. How to reduce the uh, cost cuttings. These things can be uh, taken and good examples from ITL best practices and implement in our projects. Is it clear, guys? Hello? Hello? Yeah. So ServiceNow platform is built on ITL best practices, and it can help business conform to ITL as they implement ITSM. And we are using the version 4 of ITL, which is the latest version. And what are the advantages of this ITL and all we'll be discussing in our first class. Okay. So ServiceNow is used in many industries like healthcare, biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, financial services, banking with high security standards, telecommunication, media, technology, IT service management, higher education, life sciences, public sector, entertainment, food ordering, beverages. Okay, not only in one sector, you can use this technology in almost all the sectors. There is no limitation. Okay, so that is also an added advantage. Coming to scripting, so as I told, 70% importance is given for tool activities, only 30% is given for scripting. Again, when it comes to scripting, we'll be using all the APIs, application programming interface. Okay, so we'll be using all the JavaScript related APIs, and most of the things are given by ServiceNow. Again, we call them as OOTB, and the full form of OOTB is out of the box. Okay, so we have a server side API, client side API. We'll be understanding each and every API with the real time scenarios. I'll make it more interesting for you guys. And I'm very happy that it's more than 25 plus batches I have covered so far. And most of them are already working for many big MNCs. Okay, so ServiceNow is one most user friendly tool, guys. So don't miss out this again. Like learning ServiceNow and working with ServiceNow, there is a lots of scope, and I can guarantee this for next at least 1 decade. This technology is going to do well in the market. Okay, So now theory wise, like we have understood what is service now, but practically how this instance look. See, this is called as a PDI, guys. So hello, this is the logo of service now. This is the developer instance. So https://developer.com.servicenow. Okay, so we are, that means you can understand that we are using hypertext transfer protocol secure. Whatever the site we are been using, it's a secured one. So it's a developer instance. ServiceNow is the domain name. Okay, so this instance is again a free of cost. You need not to pay anything. How to create an account, we will be helping you out with all the details. And welcome to ServiceNow. Start using Now platform now to build applications that make work better for your organization. Okay, so once you come down, you can see all the four versions that ServiceNow supports. See, Yokohama, this was a new release, and Zenado is a past release. Previous to Zenado, it was a Washington DC, and previous to Washington was a Vancouver. Okay, so you will have a lots of things available from here if you want to do any certifications, or if you want to learn something on your own. Okay, or do some courses, or be expert in certain topics, you can actually utilize this Now Learning, which is a platform provided by ServiceNow again. So you can also upskill your knowledge just by covering this courses, and also you can gain some certifications, and you can showcase them on your resumes, LinkedIn's, and all. Okay, so this is the logo again. And what are the versions? So I will also just explore those versions in ServiceNow. So if you see, I'm on a community. Community is like a forum where people who are working for ServiceNow, you can find many architects, consultants, senior developers, junior developers, support engineers. Many people who work for ServiceNow space are all part of this. This is the community for us. This is a family where you can post your queries and get help from your family members. Okay, so this is a very good platform to gain and share the knowledge. So I just want to explore the version name. So when ServiceNow was introduced in the year 2004, and the name given for ServiceNow was a GlideSoft. Okay, post that we have many version names like Jan 2006, Feb 2006, March 2006, April, May, June, November, March. Again, they started using seasonal names like summer, fall, spring, winter. Okay, but from the year 2011, they started using a country names like Aspirin, Berlin, Calgary, Dublin, Eureka, Fuji, Geneva, Helsinki, Istanbul, Jakarta, Kingston, London, Madrid, New York, Orlando, Paris, Quebec, Rome, San Diego, Tokyo, Vancouver, Washington, Xanadu. Okay, and our latest version is Yokohama, and the upcoming version is Zurich. Okay, so you need not to remember all the version names, but it's good to remember at least 3 4 versions, the current version as well as the past 2 3 versions. Is it clear, guys? Hello. um, I don't understand. It's better if you unmute and talk. It's okay, because when you interact with me, if you have any queries, we can actually discuss them. Narsimha, Sai, Sandeep, Yamini.
Yeah, sure, clear.
Okay, so guys, this is our ServiceNow instance. This is our home page actually. Okay, so how to create this PDA, I'll be helping you with one tutorial. It's recorded by myself. Okay, so again, you can also customize the logo. So here I have added some different logo. Okay, so you can also do this basic configurations. How to perform them on instance, I'll be helping you out in our first class. Okay, and this is called as a unified navigation filter. So if you want to search any menus, modules, applications, you can actually search them from here. And usually we have a search engine on Google or any other web browser which you are using, right? So likewise in ServiceNow, we also have a search engine. So that is available on this global search as well as on this left navigator. So what is search engine? Let's say I want to have burger and best burger in Hyderabad. So if I just type some query, I'll see some outputs, and based on this, I can decide, right? So I have got some um, information. Likewise, if you want to search something in ServiceNow, let's say you have an incident. What is incident? So when I just type incident, a dedicated menu and module. This is the menu. Beneath that, these are modules. So when I just click here, when I open an incident form, okay, let's say I have some internal technical issue. I'm unable to open my ServiceNow application. So I cannot go back to my manager or a HR all the time. Even they ask me to go and raise a case. So how to raise a case? What is this case? What is this incident actually? How this incident works? What is the flow? You'll be understanding each and everything. Okay, so number, caller, category, subcategory, service offering, configuration item, location. Okay, so here we have configured something. Okay, channel, state, impact, urgency, priority, assignment group, assigned to. Okay, these are all the fields that we have on the form. Okay, so if you just notice caller and a short description, these are mandatory fields. So when I try to save a form without providing any information, system generates this error message saying that following mandatory fields are not filled. Short description and caller ID. How this has been generated? Okay, how exactly I have to write a script, where exactly we need a script or a tool configuration, how to decide everything from basic to pro level we'll be discussing. Let's say if you see category, okay, we have a different options here. See, when I select inquiry, relevant options under subcategory are populated. See, antivirus, email, internal application. If I change the choice to hardware, so related to hardware are CPU, keyboard, disk, memory, monitor, these are displayed. Again, if I just move it to database, okay, so options related to database, MS SQL, Oracle, DB2. So you'll be finding these choices. Okay, so even we implemented something similar in our real time. I can show you that. We have a two fields here, food options, food choices. So in food options, I have created three choices: veg food, non-veg food, diet food. So when I select veg food, only veg options has to be populated. See, paneer sandwich, mushroom 65, gobi fry. If it is diet food, chia pudding, vegetable salad, dry fruit smoothie. Okay, so everything like this in practical we are going to implement. Okay, and this is a reference field. What is a reference field? That means it refers data from other tables. So when I just click on the magnifying glass, it is redirecting me to user table. Here you can see we are on the user table. What is user table? We store user data here. Okay, if you work for a company called EY, yes, all the data is stored in their EY user table. Okay, what are tables? How to create a table? What is custom table? What are the system tables? And what is table schema, how to delete a table, how to retrieve it back. Likewise, for every topic we'll be finding so many scenarios and we'll be discussing them. Okay, by discussing everything with a practical knowledge, it helps you to even more easier to answer the queries in interviews. Okay, see, I can select any color from here. So if I want to know what are the details of Abel is a user, so I can read again just by clicking here on the preview and short description. Today is Tuesday. Save it. So just by saving, see, a record has been created. This is my incident number. Then how do I search it? You can copy this incident number. You can paste it on the global search. See, I can understand all this information. Meantime, if you want to make a field mandatory or read only, so this is called as read only. You can read the data, but you are not allowed to edit anything on here. So let's say we will also select configuration as a read only and service offering as a mandatory. So just by giving a right click here, I'll show you the methods from tool configuration as well as from the script. So just click here, configure dictionary. Mandatory, update it. See, it's a mandatory. Only two step, right click, Configure dictionary. What is a dictionary? You'll be understanding all the details of that particular field, where this field is coming from, where it will be stored. Okay. Just by clicking on read only, this is a checkbox field. Update it. See, is it really tough, guys? No, right? Just with 2 steps, we are able to do this. Even with scripts, you can perform this. So, how we'll be exploring now? Right click, go to configure, go to client scripts. So, using scripting, we can also check this out. Before doing, let's take a scenario. Let's make channel as a read only field, state as a mandatory field, and impact should be hidden on the form. So these 3 fields I want to perform these 3 actions. So we can do it with a script again. So what is that way? We'll check out now. So again, we are doing it on incident form. So the table should be incident UI type. So ServiceNow is accessible on desktop, mobile, portal, and if you want this particular client script has to be executed in all these 3 places, you have to select all. Type is on load. Whatever the actions I'm performing, it has to be seen on the loader form. So you can select on load. gform dot set mandatory. See, gform is an API. What is API? Application Programming Interface. So glide form is the name of this API, and this API helps you to customize the fields on any form, and this purely works on the client side, and we have many methods here. So just by typing dot, you can see there are various methods that are available. That is the advantage. You need not to write everything from scratch. To make a field mandatory, you can just select this set mandatory method. And what is the backend name of this field? So for channel, the backend name is contact type. So you can just choose that contact underscore type. And if you want to make it mandatory, provide the value true, because it is a boolean type field. It have only 2 options, yes or no. Okay, gform dot set read only. That means you just want to make the field grayed out. So what is that field again? State. So the backend name of state, and I want to make it read only true. Gform dot set visible. So impact. I want to hide this. So impact, save it. So now refresh. See, this field is mandatory. Okay, let me take description. Because I think there is some other functionality already running on our state field. Okay. See, read only, description is read only, channel is mandatory, and impact is not available. So even now try to save the form, you have to fill this channel and service offering. So you'll have a info message, how to generate this info messages using script. So again, you guys tell me, is it really hard to understand this? With just 3 lines of code, I have done 3 functionalities. Like Sai, Sandeep, Yamini, Raj. Hello.
Yeah, sure. It's good. It's good, Shreya.
So likewise, we'll be understanding so many real-time scenarios. So you need not to worry at all. Now, what is platform? I will also explore that, and what are catalogs? We'll just try to understand. Okay. So portal, service portal is something from where actually the end users raise a request. Okay. So this is like a website, how we order things on Amazon and all. This is like a website, so you can also use it from here. Let's say I want to create an incident. So just by typing create incident, there is a out of the box record producer. What is record producer? It generates task records. Okay. So when users just create clicks here on the create incident, it creates an incident here on the incident table. Okay, see, create incident record to report or request assistance with an issue you are having. Request assistance with an issue you are having, an incident record will be created, managed through successful resolution. You'll also be notified of progress. So just select unable to access my ServiceNow application with user ID. Okay, so you can just fill this information and submit this. Whenever you submit, a record incident will be created on your name. How it is showing as a system admin, because when the PDS, the personal developer instance, comes up with system admin details, but you have all the feasibility to customize it. Okay, just take this incident number. See, you have a very limited fields. While creating, it was just asking you the urgency and short description. So what is this record producer? Why only few fields were available? But here I can see many fields, not only urgency, but I can see description, location, assignment group, priority, because you are holding admin roles here. Okay, but this particular record producer is configured for two fields. So how to configure it, this is out of the box given. How to create a task records again, so if you just see the incident number is 50, just open incident, go to incidents all. This is a table where you store all your incidents. See, unable to access my service application with user ID, by whom it is created, what is the priority, at what time it got created, you have each and everything here. You can also generate a report. Let's say I want to generate a report for all three moderate cases. So there are 19 records. So manually, if I have to copy like this, it takes at least half an hour for me to paste them in the Excel and sort the Excel. But if you want a Excel, you can just export it from here. It doesn't take more than a minute. So what is reporting, how to schedule the reports, all these activities we'll be discussing in live. If you just open this Excel. See, I can set what time it was updated, by whom it is updated, what is the opened by information, what is the state, what is the priority. Did I really invest more than a minute here? So even scheduling of reports and all is really simple in ServiceNow. Let me just go back to homepage again. Now I'll be helping you out with the order guide. Okay, what is order guide? These things we are going to cover with the good examples. As this is just demo, I'm just trying to make you understand how this tool will help you to learn the concepts. Okay, new hire. So whenever someone being joined into a new organization, they need an official mail address, a laptop, and additional monitor and all. So instead of raising multiple requests and tracking them under one single request, they can request multiple items. That is the advantage of this order guides. So how to create a order guide, how to attach a workflow. What is workflow? Let's say I have ordered a order guide today, and what is the status, my manager is keep on asking me. Okay, so my manager, that means my senior manager, will receive a notification to approve that. Once it is been approved, I can uh, get the products whatever I have requested, how this workflow is designed. And once it is being received, I'll receive a notification, I can provide a feedback, I can take a survey. So what are surveys, everything is interlinked, and we'll be discussing each and every concept. Okay, see, ServiceNow, this new hire package includes all necessary tasks to enable your new employee to be productive on day one, like hardware provisioning, software access, account creation. Unless otherwise noted, all new employees receives a standard package. Okay, so what, email account creation, Lenovo Carbon one external monitor, MS Office suite like Outlook, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote. Okay, who is the hiring manager? You can just select. This again redirects you to the user table. Okay, so which group are you joining? Is it IT or HR? You can select. Which office are you reporting? You can select all these details. Just click here on next. So again, you can choose. See, this is a mandatory field. That means you have to provide your mail address, ria@snow.com. Okay, so if you don't need something, you can just toggle it. Okay, just by expanding, you can see what is this X1 carbon, what are the specifications. It's a i5 processor. If you are looking for additional softwares, if you want to write some comments, okay, if you are not looking for a VPN, you can disable it just by clicking on next. Okay, see, order it. So what is the price? Again, you can provide all the delivery instructions and all. I'm not providing any special instructions. I'll just submit it. When I submit, a request is created on my name. See, this is the request. Now, if I want to track it, let's paste it on the global search. This global search is relationally connected with all the tables in ServiceNow. See, this is the request number, and system admin is the one who has raised this request. The time was this, and the price of the request is this. It goes for approval. It is in requested state. See, it has been it is under approvals if Eric approves it. So as admins, we have option to approve it. Okay, once it is approved, it moves to next stage, and every request will have a RITMs, requested item information. See, it got approved. These are the stages we have in a workflow. So what is a workflow? I'll just give you an overview of it just by opening this RITM. So what is RITM? What is a request? Why these tables are really important? Everything we'll be discussing. Okay, so just see again. There is a approval. Okay, let's just approve it. As a admin, you can override the approvals. So SC task again. Service catalog task will be generated, and team seat is going for second level of approvals. So what is a assignment group here? Okay, order fulfillment. See, now a task is being created. It is been to procurement. Now, once the procurement team progress your task, you'll whatever you have requested will be received by you soon. Okay, you can assign this to someone. So unfortunately, the users are not listed out, but you can also complete the task. Close complete, update it. See. So if your manager is asking you what is the status on your email creation and a new laptop request, so instead of posting all the information manually or updating them on Outlook or a Teams, you can actually select your manager. Let's say Abel Tutor is my manager. Okay. So I can just select the manager here and lock it. So now Abel will be receiving all the notifications. And now just click on workflow context. I'll just show you what is a workflow. So every workflow will have a start and end step. Okay, how the flow goes, how these approvals have been uh, sent to your manager or a senior manager. Let's say your manager is on leave again, on third day it has to send another email. Okay, again after 3 days it has to send a second reminder. After 3 days it has to send a third reminder. Post 3 reminders, the request has to be cancelled. Okay, see begin step. And okay, it goes for approval. If it is approved, uh, if it is approved by a user, approval action, it will trigger a notification. A task will be created and sends a notification, and the catalog task is also been completed. It will send a log message and end the flow. If it is rejected, a notification of rejection mail and approval notification will be set to rejected. It will end the flow. Again, see, if it is been approved here, going for approval task creation. If it is back ordered, a notification will be created and a task will be created informing about your details, and it will go to catalog task again for deployment. and a log message and message will be set and it will end. So this is a flow, how to create this flow, what is this workflow, flow designer, everything in detail we are going to discuss, guys. I'm just giving you an overview for now. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, yeah. Clear,
Yes,
clear.
Paresh.
Yeah, 1 minute, guys. So every day along with the recording, I'll actually share a notes also. Okay, we'll put all these notes in a drive and give you the access. So what is this note? So I don't want someone to write any running notes and all. We from our end are going to provide these notes. It will be like a quick revision for you while attending any interviews again. So I'll be covering all the key points, okay, and a few points which we are going to discuss on class, definitely which has to be remembered, are being already been noted on this notes. Okay, not only for one topic, you can find several notes for all the topics. Okay, so let's say if it is a eighth class, what is SLAs, service level agreements, how to configure the SLAs, how many types of SLAs are there, what are the conditions to set on SLA. Okay, so you will have a detailed information. We'll also have many practical activities to do. We'll covering, so like running notes with important points. Yes, sites like a running notes with key points and important points to remember, and it will be like a revision notes also for you. Okay, I'll also help you with each and every topic interview expected questions. Let's say someone can ask you some expected questions on workflows. What are those? Okay, while covering the topic, you'll have this interview questions. Apart from that, we'll also be taking 1 to mock interviews. We'll be learning administration, development, implementation. Again, each and every topic will have a good amount of real-time scenarios. Let's say we have a glide records, a topic that is really important, where you'll also enjoy this glide records. We'll be doing almost 20-30 examples. You'll be exploring each and every method. So when someone asks you what is set limit in glide records, so you will be very confident to answer, okay, to set a limit, let's say I just want to see only 5 records out of 100. Using this set limit method, I can only see 5 records. So you can explain them and you will be gaining some great hands-on knowledge. Okay, that helps you to understand ServiceNow to a good level. And I can definitely tell you this, by joining this course, you will be gaining knowledge equivalent to someone who is already working in ServiceNow with a knowledge of 4 to 5 years. Okay. And from tomorrow, we'll have our first class. I'll also share a PDI creation video, guys. Um, okay, you can watch that particular recording and create a PDI, personal developer instance. It's really simple. I have uh, explained each and every step, and from tomorrow we are going to start with our important classes, that is about users, roles and groups. So don't miss out. Every day class will be from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Okay, so any questions, Sai, Sandeep, Yamini, Raj?
No, Shreya, no questions.
So how was the demo, guys?
Uh, it was good. It was good. The pace is also really good. And
Okay.
as this is our first day, it's like Greek and Latin for us. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if we keep some
It's
time to
ITSM.
this,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's okay. See, we'll be understanding each and every concept from scratch. So no worries at all. And just treat me like your colleague or a friend. You can ask me
sure,
anything. Okay. So see,
sure,
we are here. No one is going to judge you, even if you ask me a very simple doubt. Okay.
sure, Shreya. Thank you.
Okay. Just treat me like your friend. I'm also here to learn service now from you guys. As you shoot many questions, it will be also a learning for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so
Thank you.
never hesitate that, and I always try to have more interactive classes. Okay, from tomorrow you can ask me whatever the topic we are discussing. If you have any queries, definitely I can also repeat the topic. No worries. Okay, So but you will have that satisfaction of learning every day 1 hour. You will feel that okay, I know service now, I can understand something in service now, and with practice you can actually gain some great hands-on knowledge. Okay, so only one simple task that I'll be giving for today is watching a PDI recording and creating your own PDI account. If you are facing any issues tomorrow class, I can help you out. Okay, sure. Then we'll close it here if you have no questions. So Yamini, Sandeep, Raj, hi guys. Yamini, you have any questions? Yes, we'll be learning all the ITSM because ITSM itself takes more than 2 months, like 2 months, 10 days. That's the reason I cannot teach more than one module. Be perfect in one module, guys. Again, why ITSM? I'll tell you. You will be understanding what is API, what are server side APIs, what are client side APIs, how to write them. Okay, when you know this you can easily understand other modules. Okay, and this itself goes around 50-60 days. Apart from that, I'll also provide some basics of integration. Okay,
Yeah, Shreya, you will teach only ITSM or else any other module?
ITSM itself takes 50 to 60 days.
Acha, okay, okay. Like
Okay,
there are
so
different
there
modules,
are
right?
various
OMT.
modules, see,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you want to understand other modules, it's good to go start with ITSM first. And
Mm.
even if you see many senior developers, see, I'm also working as a senior developer with almost 7+ years experience. I'm expertised into ITSM and integrations and into virtual agents. So everyone will be like into 2-3 modules. We cannot learn 10 modules of service now. It's a vast subject.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Okay, yeah,
Will it
I'll be
this ServiceNow will replace AI? Like AI will replace ServiceNow or else
It's not a
it's good?
replacement. It's like a, see, for every tool they are saying AI will replace. Is that
Yes,
happening
yes.
now? No, right?
No, no.
So
But in future, what happens, we don't know. That's why I'm asking. Is
no,
it
it's
good or
not
not?
like that. See, even if you're having a AI to a great extent, again you need someone to assess the issues that they are facing with AI. Again, there should be a tool like ServiceNow or a Salesforce to attend that. Okay, so no worries. AI, it takes more time. Meantime, you can also understand this ServiceNow, Salesforce, or there are many other tools, not only talking about this, which are really
Mhm.
doing well in the market and not so easily AI can beat them.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
sure, no problem. So, how was the demo?
Yeah, sure, it's good.
Yeah. Sure, guys. Then let's connect tomorrow. I'll be providing the tomorrow's link. Okay. You can join there 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And one quick update on 6th, I'm actually traveling. So there is no class on 6th, but from 7th and 8th, we'll have a class. 9th is a holiday, like it's a Sunday. And from 10th, we'll connect without any breaks. Is that okay? So on 6th, there is no class.
Okay,
Hello?
sure, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, guys.